Military reportedly prepares for the possibility of weeks-long operations against Iran if President Trump orders the attack. The diplomatic option continues to be prioritized, at least for now.
What can Iran do to avoid attack?
Give us the deal that they should have given us the first time. If they give us the right deal, we won't do that. But, you know, historically, they haven't done that. I will say they want to talk, but so far they do a lot of talking and no action.
The second round of indirect talks between Washington and Tehran is set to begin on Tuesday in Geneva, according to various reports. On Sunday, Iran's deputy foreign minister said Iran is willing to consider compromises to reach an agreement with the Trump administration, provided that the U.S. is prepared to discuss lifting sanctions, but stressed that the issue of zero uranium enrichment is not on the table. And there are growing voices, including some close to President Trump's ear, calling against negotiating with Tehran.
There's no negotiating with these people, in my view. They're hell-bent on enacting an agenda based on religion that teaches them to lie, teaches them to destroy in the name of God. If we back out now, it'll be the biggest mistake we've made, far worse than the Syrian red line, far worse than Afghanistan. You can't say, keep protesting, we got you back, help's on the way, and nothing happened. That's why I am confident that President Trump will get an outcome consistent with those three statements through diplomacy or military force.
Senator Graham spoke at a panel at the Munich Security Conference, which also hosted the exiled son of Iran's last Shah, Reza Pahlavi, who urged U.S. military intervention in Iran.
We have to see to what extent the Iranians from their side are willing to settle for what is being asked. I don't see it very likely that they will actually come even close to what are the demands, which will then say, look, by diplomatic means we haven't managed to get it done, so now we can move forward with that.
Meanwhile, elsewhere in Munich, 250,000 Iranians and supporters of the Iranian people answered Pahlavi's call for worldwide protests.
We came here because the people in Iran are fighting for freedom, and there were like huge protests, and how the regime treated those protests with like killing over 30,000, 40,000 people only because they were like freedomly protesting in the streets.
A total of 1 million people worldwide marked 1 month to the massacre of Iranian protesters, including in major rallies in Los Angeles and Toronto. They united peacefully in one clear, powerful message: freedom for the Iranian people.